What's up, guys? Welcome back in today's video. And we're leading into that time of year where it's almost time to plant fall food plots, and I'm getting excited. Hunting season's right around the corner. It fast approaches every year. I think we're about 45 days away from actually opening day of Kentucky bow season. I was there over the past 4 days creating new food plots, and we set a bunch of tree stands with Jeff from Antler Grow. I think we set 4 stands, and now we have like 7 or 8 total that we can hunt. Opening week of bow season, which is I believe September 4th. But leading into this, being that we're getting so close to time of planting of fall food plots, I've been getting a lot of questions and emails and stuff in regards to when to plant. I'm too late. I bought some seed and there's dates on the package and I don't understand. And I'm going to break this down for you and help you prevent a lot of failures, because I see this happen over and over and over again, not only with questions and emails, but actually clients and stuff that I go to and consult on their property, and this is what I run into all the time. And I want to share this with you, and hopefully it'll clear up some confusion in regards to your fall food plots so you can prevent some failures in the future. So fall food plots, number one, 45 to 60. That's 45 to 60 days. What I mean by this is, typically in most areas, you only want to plant your fall food plot 45 to 60 days before your average first frost, okay? 45 to 60 days before your average first frost. You want to do this for many reasons. Number one is when you plant too early, say you plant 90, 100, 120 days before your first frost, technically. Not that you are planning to do that, but I see a lot of guys planting in July, and it's crazy, because what happens is when you plant, say for instance, you plant brassicas in July, those brassicas become so woody and stemmy that they become unpalatable when it's time for bow season. Say your bow season starts September 1st, October 1st in most states. When you plant in August, they become so unpalatable by the time it's actually deer season that the deer aren't attracted to it. So when you're planning on hunting over that plot, say September, October, they're so bulky and stemmy that they're not palatable and they're not attractive. What happens when you do this is, yeah, they'll get very large in some cases, and you'll get huge bulbs, okay? Those bulbs will be good for late season, say December, January, when there's no other food left, they got the bulbs to eat. That can happen, okay, if you plant early in July. The other problem with this is that when you plant in July, all of a sudden September comes around, bow season, your food plot's wiped out because you planted brassicas way too early in the summer, and now you have no food left in the season. So then I get this question, hey, I planted my fall food plot in July and now I have no food left, what do I do? Well, there's saves for that. You can just broadcast some winter wheat or something into that food plot and you can save that food plot. But brassicas, and a lot of companies will tell you that you can plant them in the summer, and you can, it's not a problem. But for majority of cases, for hunters, for what we need to do is plant 45 to 60 days before your average first frost. That's all you need to do. You'll have a way better, more attractive food plot that'll last you into the season. Usually when I plant, 30 days later, you can come back through and hit it with some urea, about 7,500 pounds per acre. You can do that. It'll give it a boost of growth leading into the winter months, later into the fall months. Or you can hit it with some micronutrients, liquid fertilizer. That's what we do as well. That's a very good way to get that plot going to ensure yourself that you have food leading into the fall. Now, if you have, say, a quarter acre, half acre food plot and you're planting with brassicas and you have a lot of deer and they wipe you out, brassicas is probably not your best option for this, because they're going to wipe you out regardless and you're not going to have any food leading into the season. The most browse tolerant, highly attractive food plot that you could possibly plant on small food plots is winter wheat. Winter wheat is palatable. The deer takes a bite, it continues to grow, and it'll take you into the winter months. That's the most safe food plot that you can possibly plant. You can also do winter rye. I just prefer winter wheat over that, but you can do the combination of both, equal amounts. Usually I'd like to do a 75-25 split, winter wheat, winter rye. That'll work very well. But when you're planting the plots, okay, 45 to 60 days before your average first frost, you'll have way better results and a highly attractive food plot. Number two, I get this question all the time, is package dates. People say, well, I bought this seed and it says it's got this like 2-month or 3-month window of planting time. That's just a general rule of thumb in your area. You never go by that. You go by the temperature, okay? Go by the temperature, soil conditions, and that's when you can plant. Same thing for fall, spring food plots. It may say April to June that you can plant this plot. Well, in some states in that zone, you know, April might be 30 degrees outside, and other places it might be 60 degrees outside. So it's just a general rule of when you should plant that. You always go by temperatures and weather conditions in order to plant. So the package dates, you just can't go by that. You just have to go by the weather and the actual temperature outside. But on fall plots, always go by 40 to 60 days. No matter if it's winter wheat, brassicas, clover, something like that, go by those dates and you'll have better results. Number three, I'm too late. And I smile about that because I've been seeing this over and over, and I think we're only July 10th right now, 11th, something like that, and I'm getting emails and questions. I see it on social media. Dave, I'm too late to plant my fall food plot. I'm too late to plant, or I waited too long. What do I do? And I'm thinking in my mind, waited too long? It's July. Like, why are you even thinking about planting fall food plots right now? And it's not funny. It's just, you see it all the time, and the questions just continue to pop up over and over and over because there's so much information out there, and you'll get 50 different answers from 50 different people. But I'm too late when it's July 10th talking about planting fall food plots. You're not too late, guys. You have plenty of time. Plenty of time. You have 2 months to start worrying about this. You know, in a lot of cases, some states, you can plant September 1st, September 15th. If you're planting winter wheat, you can wait that long. You know, other states, you know, you plant August 15th. For me personally, in central Pennsylvania, I'll be planting around August 15th, August 20th. I'll be planting some brassicas, some clovers, and then also some other spots I'll be planting some winter wheat. But you're not too late, so don't stress out about it. You have plenty of time to do this. There's companies out there, and I'm not bashing them, but they will see companies that they will tell you, hey, you can plant your fall food plot in July and you'll have these massive bulbs and stuff, and you can do that. But there's a lot of fails when it becomes of that, when you do that, because a lot of times they wipe you out, okay? And when they wipe you out, you got no food left. So to plant safe, 45 to 60 days, not only will it be more attractive, but it will last you into the season. You won't get the giant bulbs when you do that, but you'll have a more attractive food plot, and you'll have medium-sized bulbs leading into the season. It's plenty good enough, and it'll work very well for you. So if you have any questions, post them down below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you in the next video.